Hi everyone, my name is Dylan Grant and welcome to my presentation on Naimark Law Firm. You've been hearing me in my other presentations talking about Naimark Law Firm, okay? The criminal activities of Naimark Law Firm. Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison both joined forces with Mobilities, defense lawyer Hicks Morley Law, Hussein Muftadiri, and Nicolini Law, Adrian Nicolini, and Ashton Steele to falsely represent my cases. Okay. It was now Naimark Law's turn to complete its deception. Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison, 2019 to 2022. July 2019. I was contacted by Naimark Law Firm on Friday, July 5th, 2019. I did not contact this lawyer. My name and number was given by one of my friend's friend, therefore considered an acquaintance to me. Okay, I spoke with Naimark Law Firm, who scheduled a meeting for July 11, 2019. I decided to attend so as not to confuse my other cases with the motor vehicle accident that occurred on July 2nd, 2019. A few months after I retained Naimark law firm, I found that they were affiliated with Healtopia, the physiotherapist, who had contacted me on July 4th. Okay, so Healtopia contacted me on July 4th, and Naimark Law contacted me on July 5th. Okay, this arrangement was also made by the acquaintance. So, as you can see here on July 11th, 2019, right? This was all about the motor vehicle accident. I retained Naimark Law, Courtney Madison, Naimark Law, right? I retained this law firm for my motor vehicle accident claim. Okay, and that's when I was told that they heard I had other cases. Surprisingly, I wondered how, right? And I was there searching myself, but not realizing the system at the time, that my name was flagged in the system, that is, okay, and that they would have known. And at that point in time, when I was asked by Courtney, she wanted all. Yeah, I was coerced actually, right? And she indicated that here you don't need to tell these lawyers about your car accident case at this point, or that you're spoken to me. Okay, she wanted said please also ask Benjamin Law for the status of your long-term LTD long-term disability case against Manulife. Okay, and yeah, please feel free to pause and read. We went through this already, okay? But this law firm wanted my wrongful dismissal case and my long-term disability case. They said that they didn't want my WSIB case because it can be complicated, but not knowing that there was a reason they need Adrian Nicolini still in the midst. All right, feel free to pause and read. Thanks. You heard them mention about my Bell case and all that, WSIB case. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Rules of professional conduct. Okay, here it says affiliation between lawyers and affiliated entities. Where there is an affiliation, before accepting a retainer to provide legal services to a client jointly with non-legal services of an affiliated entity, a lawyer shall disclose to the client any possible whatever. Just read through here, right? Because as I said, Naimark Law and Healtopia Clinic were affiliated, and I was not made aware. One of the many breaches by Naimark Law Firm. Okay, I brought this one forward because I said letting you know that these two entities are affiliated. Okay, and I was not told by the lawyer. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. I came across this important document which was not included in the motor vehicle accident presentation. I forgot to include it, so I included it. Since Naimark Law and Healtopia is affiliated, I decided to put it here. Okay, Therefore, I have included it below for your review. My friend and I were injured in the first motor vehicle accident of July 2nd, 2019, of which Naimark Law was aware. I ran into my friend in November 2023 and was told that her case was dismissed because Naimark Law stated that there was no evidence that she was present at the scene of the accident. See below clinical notes from Dr. Bertolo, Hilltopia, right? Okay, my friend Princess, we were both in the motor vehicle accident, and her case was dismissed. My case was dismissed, as you know, right? However, this is proof, okay? It's a driver. It says here, friend was front seat passage. You see that? First passenger, I guess that should be. Friend was front seat passenger. Okay. And it says stopped at stoplight at Torbram Williams Parkway. Okay. Hit from behind by third party vehicle. Right? You notice that she was in the accident too. Injuries, and it told her whole body pain, back and head pain. You see? Pain in both legs and all that. Okay? Feel free to pause and read, but Princess does have a case, okay? Because she was in that accident with me, all right? July 2nd, 2019, that's 9. July 2nd, 2019, okay. Please see presentation, motor vehicle accident, right? MVA after distorted medical records with details, Naimark Law 2019-2022, okay. Total contract signed. I must be aware of what I did, okay? Total contract signed. On April 10, 2017, I signed a WSIB contract with Nicolini Law Firm. On February 13, how many years later? Okay, February 13, 2019, I signed a long-term disability contract with Benjamin Law Firm. Right? And March 20th, 2019, I signed a wrongful dismissal contract with Samfruta Marking Law. We went through that already, okay? The 3 contracts I signed, okay? On July 11, motor vehicle accident number 1, 2019, right? I signed a contract. So that's contract number 4, right? On July 26, 2019, right, I was coerced by Naimark Law to transfer my long-term disability case and my wrongful dismissal case to their firm. So my long-term disability case, that was with Benjamin Law, right, on July 26, 2019, it was given to Naimark Law. So I signed a contract, okay? My wrongful dismissal case, which was with Samfruta Marking Law, on July 26, it was moved over to Naimark Law. They both appear under one contract. That's why you see I have number 5. So this was the 5th contract that I signed with these 2 cases, okay? On September 6, 2019, my second motor vehicle accident case, okay, I signed a contract. And I kind of wonder, so it's open and close quotation. I did sign a contract, but it was I didn't receive a copy actually. In all, I had a total of 5 cases within the legal system. So 1, okay, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me check again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 5. Yes. Since these two were placed on one contract, it's two separate cases, so that's 5. So I'll try not to confuse you. So WSIB 1, the motor vehicle accident 2, long-term disability 3, wrongful dismissal 4, and motor vehicle accident number 2, 5 cases within the legal system. Okay. Naimark Law lost interest in my cases as soon as I signed on July 26, 2019. As soon as I signed over my other cases from those other lawyers, eh? Wow. Since retained on July 26, 2019 for wrongful dismissal long-term disability, Naimark Law did not show any interest in retaining me for my accident dated August 8, 2019. A contract was signed a month later after several calls and emails, or was it an intent to deceive? Okay. Received a letter dated September 26, 2019 to inform of an examination for discovery. Wrongful dismissal scheduled for May 15, 2020. I had to wait 10 months since retained for the examination for the discovery, wrongful dismissal. There were no mention of the cancelled examination for discovery long-term disability, which was scheduled for August 16, 2019. Naimark's law intent was to hold on to all my cases and do nothing. Yeah. Wrongful dismissal and long-term disability in 2019 to 2022. July 15, 2019. July 15, 2019, okay, I did provide information to Naimark Law. It was requested, right? And I did say, thank you for meeting with me on Thursday, July 11, 2019, right? And here I am giving them the breakdown. I said, Nicolini. You notice I couldn't even spell Nicolini because this lawyer was not my lawyer. He hardly communicated with me, so I didn't even know how to spell his name then. Nicolini Law had WSIB. Benjamin Law had long-term disability, and Sanford Road to Markin Law had wrongful dismissal. Please feel free to pause and read. Okay? Okay. This information here was on July 24, 2019. I had informed Courtney. I said, hi, Courtney, that there was an examination for discovery with Benjamin Law Firm for August 16, 2019. As you can see here, August 16, 2019, right? And I told them about Sanford Road to Markin Law regarding a call that I received from him. Okay, so I was communicating with Courtney, Naimark Law. All right. Okay, July 24th, 2019, I've enlarged it for you. Okay, this was it. I told Courtney after the discovery. Okay. Feel free to pause and read. Because here, Sanford to Markin Law wanted to schedule a mediation. We need to conduct a mediation on both files as the next step. I guess he wanted to meet with Benjamin Law to discuss. Yeah. Okay. Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Here, on January 25th, I received this email from Denise Coy, Naimark Law, right? Set up a meeting for July 26th, okay? And the meeting was with Miss Zaitoun. I cannot pronounce the name, okay? It's the last name. It starts with a V. Zeitoon, and the last name starts with a V. Anyway, it was with I was retaining this lawyer, right? July 26th. All right. 2 weeks later, please feel free to read. As a matter of fact, I'll read for you. At my first appointment at the office of Naimark Law Firm on July 11, 2019, my motor vehicle accident dated July 2nd, 2019, Courtney Madison stated that she heard I had other cases. I wondered how, not realizing the function of the system at that time. I was actually coerced in transferring all my cases to their firm, with the exception of WSIB, Courtney Madison stated. WSIB can be complicated. My cases were all separated, not intentionally, which resulted in the retention of 3 lawyers, namely Nicolini Law Firm, WSIB, Benjamin Law Firm, Long-Term Disability, and Savroto Markin Law Firm, wrongful dismissal. I told Courtney Madison that I had an ongoing examination for the discovery, long-term disability dated August 16, 2019, with Benjamin Law Firm, therefore did not wish to change. I was disappointed in David Vaughn, Savroto Markin, misrepresentation, so I informed Courtney that I would only transfer that case. Courtney Madison stated, if not both, then none. Okay, I should have listened to that, eh? Yeah, I should have taken her advice then. I felt as if I was being forced to transfer and was uneasy. Therefore, told Courtney Madison that I needed some time to think about it. Okay, that was from July 11th. Okay. I was told by Courtney Madison not to say anything about the accidents to my lawyers, as I've shown you in an email prior. Okay, on previous slides over. 2 weeks later, July 26, 2019, I returned by appointment to Naimark Law Firm to retain the lawyers for wrongful dismissal or long-term disability. The examination for discovery would be cancelled, because I changed lawyers, which was scheduled for August 16, 2019. I thought that I may have received a new date within 3 months. Okay. Be free to read. There's a breach here. Okay, I brought this forward for a reason, because as I go along, you will understand. The client confirms that they have not been coerced. The client, this is what was in the contract. Always read a contract. Take it home. This contract has so many pages, and they stood there telling me what each section, and I had to be putting my initials and all that, right? Whenever, please take my advice. Tell them you'd rather take the contract home and go through it yourself, right? Because here it says the client confirms that they have not been coerced into signing this contingency fee retainer agreement, and have been given time and advice to seek independent legal advice with respect to this contingency. People feel free to read. You see, this lawyer already was deceitful, and I did not realize it. I was deceived from the start. See independent legal advice. I had to sign a 9-page contract and was told it was the same as the contract signed on July 11, 2019 for the motor vehicle accident. On the first occasion, July 11, 2019, I was not given a chance to read the contents details of the contract, but was given an overview of each page by the lawyer, Courtney Madison. That was on July 11th, right? This was my 4th lawyer, so I tried to be obedient based on the information provided. Therefore, I placed my signature at each item and signed the contract. I did this also due to the information from the acquaintance Black, who had convinced that the lawyer Ryan Naimark was a Jew and was trustworthy. I was also told by the acquaintance that he was not racist. I was not given the contract 9 pages to take home for review, but was encouraged to sign on the same day in office. The contract contained a lot of information. This was unlike my experience with Savroto Markin Law. On July 26, 2019, the paralegal Zaitun Vaezzackeh, okay, if you can pronounce that name, who was the only one present in the room, stated that the contract was no different from the one signed on July 11. Therefore, I signed. I reviewed the contract 2 years later and found several breaches by this law firm, Naimark Law. Several breaches, okay? Which made this contract null and void. Okay, as you can see, contract, the retainer here, and both employment termination, my wrongful dismissal, May 24, 2018, and long-term disability, it should not have been April 2nd, 2018, but anyway, I thought we'd have met and discussed. Now, so that's another breach. We have not met and discussed anything. Okay, see here, employment contract. One more, another breach, client to make all clinical decisions. Okay, and if you read, okay, we'll get there, but this is part of one of many breaches. Okay, and I included this again. I was coerced. All right. And the contract with Naimark Law was signed on the 26th of July, 2020. All right. August 2019. I sent an email to Courtney, okay, August 28, 2019. It said, please review the information that was sent to you on August 12, 2019. The information was sent to the Labour Board regarding discrimination after I was told to do so by the Canadian Human Rights Commission. So I was giving her information. All right. Please feel free to review. Retained Naimark Law for wrongful dismissal on July 26, 2019. Over a month later, August 29, 2019, Naimark Law had not obtained my document from Sanford Route to Marking Law. See email below dated August 29, 2019. Email via iPhone from Courtney Madison. Okay. Retained date in email is incorrect. Retained Naimark Law for motor vehicle accident dated July 2nd, 2019 on July 11, 2019. Okay. And she advised that I didn't have to forward emails to her because she's still waiting on the file from Sanford to Markin. Okay, they still need their file. Please feel free to review. Okay. September 2019. My encounter with Naimark Law, contract number 5. Remember that contract number 5 with wrongful dismissal and long-term disability, both on one contract. Okay. Retained Naimark Law on July 26, 2019 for wrongful dismissal and long-term disability after I was coerced into transferring both cases to their firm. So Courtney sent this email to me. As you can see here, it says here, I, Delane, you signed the retainer with us for this matter on July 26, 2019. And our request letter for the file advising Sanford to cease all work on your file was sent on July 30th, 2019. It is normal that it will take about 30 days. Give or take to get a file from the prior lawyer. Okay? It says your matter is complex. This is what she's saying. Courtney is saying. Your matter is complex procedurally because all the matters were fractured between several lawyers unintentionally. We are picking up the pieces and organizing it all. We will assume the August 2019 accident as well. The August 2019 accident as well to streamline things further for you, right? You will have Adrian Nicolini for your WSIB and us for your wrongful termination, long-term disability, and 2 motor vehicle accidents. Okay? With your authorization, we will need to reach out to Nicolini to make sure we are on the same page before everything, including the human rights complaint, etc. You know if this was correct. Why did she need to reach out to Adrian Nicolini? And by the way, when I told her that Adrian Nicolini Law had my WSIV case, Courtney Madison stated that she knew Adrian Nicolini. She knew the lawyer. Okay, just letting you know that. All right. Since August 8, 2019, after several calls to Naimark Law firm regarding the second motor vehicle accident, okay, received first email September 4th, as you can see here, 2019. And however, I was deceived when I attended the lawyer's office on September 6, 2019, to be retained for the second motor vehicle accident. A blank copy of the contract was received. Lawyer stated that my case was complex, that's what she said here, right? But never met with me once between 2019 and 2021 to discuss my cases. On July 11, 2019, Naimark Law had not on July 11, 2019, Naimark Law had knowledge of my other cases obtained elsewhere and stated that they knew Adrian Nicolini Law. Courtney Madison was aware that the cases were separated and that only WSIB case was left with Nicolini Law Firm. Naimark Law Firm had already stated on July 11, 2019 that they wanted all my cases with the exception of the WSIB case because WSIB can be complicated. What could be the reason why Naimark Law wished to contact Nicolini Law when they stated they were not interested in the WSIB case? I did not give consent to Naimark Law, but realized that they were in contact with Nicolini Law Firm anyway. All right. Examination for discovery, wrongful dismissal. A letter is received dated September 26, 2019. It's an examination for discovery, wrongful dismissal scheduled for May 15, 2019. We'll have to wait a total of 10 months from July 2019 since I retained this lawyer to May 2020, for this lawyer for the examination for discovery for wrongful dismissal. Wow. Letter from Naimark Law Firm dated September 26, 2019. This was for wrongful dismissal. Grant versus Mobility Inc. Date of loss, as you see, Grant versus Mobility Inc. Right? And it says date of loss. I extracted information. It says May 24th, 2018. It says examination for discovery has been scheduled for Friday, May 15, 2020 at 10 a.m. As you can see here, right? Examination for discovery has been scheduled, okay, Friday. So not making up stories, all right? And then here she said, we ask that you meet with us, Miss Madison, at the above location for 8 a.m. in order to discuss and prepare your file beforehand. That's what's there. Since I retained this law firm, I have not met with them once to discuss my cases. No telephone calls, regular mail, or email regarding my cases. I waited 10 months to be told that I would be given only 2 hours before the examination for discovery to prep for my case. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you.